In this video, we'll follow Maya, a young girl who lives in a small village bakery, as she discovers a special notebook from her grandfather. As you listen, you'll learn simple English phrases, everyday vocabulary, and how kindness can change lives. Let's begin. Maya lived in a small village near the sea with her grandmother. Every morning, they opened their little bakery before sunrise and filled the shelves with fresh bread and cakes. The bakery was old, but it was clean, warm, and full of wonderful smells. Many people visited every day to buy breakfast and chat with them. Maya loved helping her grandmother and learning new recipes. Although Maya enjoyed working in the bakery, she often worried about its future. A large new bakery had recently opened in the town center. Many customers were curious about the new shop and started visiting it instead. Each week, fewer people came to Maya's bakery. She tried not to think about it, but it made her sad. One rainy afternoon, the bakery was almost empty. Maya stood by the window and watched people hurry through the streets with umbrellas. The sound of rain tapped gently against the glass. As she cleaned a shelf in the storage room, she noticed an old wooden box covered in dust. She had never seen it before. Curious, Maya opened the box and found an old notebook inside. The cover was worn, and the pages had turned yellow with age. When she looked at the first page, she saw her grandfather's name written neatly at the top. Maya smiled because she had heard many stories about him. She carefully turned the pages and began to read. The notebook was filled with recipes, notes, and memories. Her grandfather had written about the bakery and the people who visited it. He believed that a bakery was not only a place to sell food, but also a place where people could feel welcome and happy. Maya felt as if she were hearing his voice while reading. His words made her feel closer to him. Near the end of the notebook, Maya found a special note. It said, "People remember kindness longer than they remember bread." She read the sentence several times. The words were simple, but they felt important. Maya wondered if she could help the bakery by following that advice. She decided to try. The next morning, Maya greeted every customer with a big smile. She asked about their day and listened carefully to their stories. She helped an elderly man carry his bread to the door. She also gave a free cookie to a little girl who looked sad. The customers seemed surprised but happy. As the days passed, Maya continued being kind to everyone who visited. She learned people's names and remembered their favorite treats. Some customers stayed longer just to talk with her and her grandmother. The bakery felt warmer and friendlier than ever before. Maya enjoyed every moment. One afternoon, a teacher from the local school entered the bakery. She bought some bread and noticed how welcoming the shop felt. The teacher was impressed by Maya's kindness and cheerful attitude. Before leaving, she thanked Maya for making her day better. Maya felt proud and grateful. A few days later, the teacher returned with several colleagues. They ordered cakes and pastries for a school event. Maya and her grandmother worked hard to prepare everything on time. The teachers loved the food and thanked them for their effort. It was one of the biggest orders they had received in months. Soon, more people started hearing about the bakery. Customers told their friends and family about the delicious bread and friendly service. Some visitors traveled from nearby villages just to see the bakery for themselves. The shop slowly became busy again. Maya could hardly believe the change. One morning, a local newspaper reporter visited the bakery. He had heard many positive stories about it and wanted to learn more. He asked Maya and her grandmother several questions and took photographs of the shop. Maya felt nervous but excited. She hoped people would enjoy reading the article. The article appeared in the newspaper a week later. It described the bakery as one of the friendliest places in the village. It also shared the story of Maya and her grandmother working together every day. Many readers were touched by the story. Some even visited the bakery after reading it. Business improved more than Maya had ever imagined. The shelves that once stayed full were now empty by the end of the day. Customers laughed, talked, and enjoyed spending time in the bakery. The small shop felt alive again. Maya's grandmother smiled more than ever. One evening, after closing the bakery, Maya looked around the room. She remembered how worried she had felt only a few months earlier. Now the bakery was busy and full of happy customers. She realized that success had not come from luck alone. It had come from caring about people. Maya continued reading her grandfather's notebook whenever she had free time. Each page contained a lesson about kindness, patience, and hard work. She learned something new every week. The notebook became one of her most treasured possessions. It reminded her of what truly mattered. As summer arrived, the bakery organized a small community day. Families gathered outside to enjoy cakes, bread, and music. Children played games while adults shared stories and laughter. The atmosphere was joyful and welcoming. Everyone seemed to have a wonderful time. During the celebration, many customers thanked Maya for making the bakery special. They told her how much they enjoyed visiting and how welcome they always felt. Hearing these words filled her heart with happiness. She realized she had helped create something meaningful. The bakery had become a gathering place for the whole community. That evening, Maya opened her grandfather's notebook one more time. She looked at the sentence she had found months ago. People remember kindness longer than they remember bread. Now she fully understood what it meant. Kindness had brought people together and helped the bakery grow. Her grandfather had been right. As the sun set over the sea, Maya stood outside the bakery beside her grandmother. The village was peaceful, and the smell of fresh bread drifted through the air. They looked at the busy shop and smiled proudly. The little bakery had found new life, and its future was brighter than ever. Maya knew this was only the beginning of many happy years to come. Thank you for listening to this story. What would you do if you found the wooden box? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next story.